Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to City Skylines Remastered live on the PS5. Evening, I can't really call you Mr. Houghton anymore. What's your wife's maiden name? You're now Mrs. Whatever. Congrats on your wedding, by the way. Hope it all went well for you. How you doing, Marcel? How you doing, Corey? Good to see you. Let's jump back into our as yet unnamed city. You're still out, are you? Oh, you didn't marry your sister, did you? So, this is how things look right now. Did a little bit of extra work on the village, as you can see. I took a lot of the houses out, put them back in, reworked the little centre town area, and extended it out a little bit as well, with this section down here at the bottom. Down here, which I haven't really done anything with yet other than throw a park in. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did. Was just to add that in. Nothing else has been done since the last stream, so all I've done is, as you can see, I've thrown in, I'm not used to these controls, I've been playing End Zone a lot recently. I've reworked our little town area a little bit, as you can see. Tried to lock in certain buildings to give us a little bit of a style in the middle, and so that we're not getting just the same buildings over and over again, like over there where we've got two small banks next to each other. I've also thrown in the botanical gardens, put in some pathways, put in the wide pavement road as well for the village itself, and then just a normal road to connect to the little highway roads, which I did upgrade to highway connections as well, so they're double lane highway now, just to get traffic moving a little bit faster around there. And then just went a bit crazy with the tree painter and painted in a load of trees, just to give us a little bit more colour and life in our village. So yeah, there we go. That's what I did between streams. Evening GP, good to see you. So we've got a good amount of money, because the game was just running in the background while I was constantly trying to tweak all the buildings that kept spawning in, and I still want to go through and do some more. Like, you know, there's no way that should be part of our village. Even that is a little questionable. But there are some very villagey kind of houses. I've tried to get as many of these white walled houses just because they do kind of match the kind of rustic cottage look here in the UK, where we do get a lot of traditional cottages with white painted walls. So I've gone for that style of building with the white walls wherever I can, and just tried to lock those in, as you can see, all buildings that match that kind of style. And then we've got some of these smaller little more quaint little buildings, these little kind of very small cottage houses over here, or small detached or slash semi-detached houses, like so. So yeah, that's what our little village looks like at the moment. We do need to rename that at some point. I'm not going to do anything with the park, just going to leave it like that for now. But we do need to throw in some more stuff around here. So let's crack on with that. How you doing, Chadless? Good to see you. So, I have thought about maybe doing a little reworking around this bit here to try and get these roads around there. So I'm going to go and take these two bits off like that, and we're going to immediately start curving them round again. And I want to get them going up over the incline like that, I think. Is this game identical to the PS4 version? By and large, yes. There are a couple of little additions that you don't get on the PS4, I think, just simply because of the size of the thing. So this one can obviously run 25 tiles, whereas I don't think the PS4 can handle the 25 tiles. That's something I think specifically only for the PS5 users. It also has some other bits. I don't know if it has the color correction mode on the other system. So you can change the kind of color theme, go for something a bit colder or a bit warmer, you know, whatever you feel like. But yeah, as far as I can tell, it is essentially exactly the same remastered on the PS4 and the PS5. Right, what gap do I need? I need a 4 gap, don't I? So let me go ahead and actually put those in first of all. It is a 4 gap, is it? 4 gap, yes. There we go. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. So that is our kind of reworked road that's going to run out this way. Like so. That also gives us a new exit point over here for us to come down towards the railway over here and connect back up with this bit. So let's go ahead and start putting some stuff in down here, I think. Do I know when the second game is out? No, just sometime this year. Later in the year, I would imagine. We've got a PS5 showcase coming up. I don't think it's going to be part of that, but you never know. Right, so let's think. If we want to bring this off like this, let's bring this road down. I kind of want to have a road that runs parallel to the railway, but not too close because of noise. So I'm thinking about that sort of distance from the railway. So that's going to be our sort of baseline for the grid down here. So this road can kind of curve around and feed into this. We want our grids to be that size. Let's do a middle one, which is going to be a dual carriageway, so we'll put an extra block in on that one. Farmer Min, how you doing? I don't know if I can get it where I want it. Let's try that and then go a little bit more shallow, perhaps. No, that just looked bad. It's a little clunky. This is not an easy connection to make here. Or at least not an easy connection to make that looks decent. There we go, that's not too bad. There we go, and then we can do something over this way as well. Can't take that all the way over to about there. Let's start chopping this up into blocks that we want. So how long were these blocks? I'm trying to remember. No, they're too big. They're not the standard size blocks. 540. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can just squeeze another one in as well. There we go. And then on this side, we can step out a bit that way as well. We can have just something in that little space there. Is this an update? This is the remastered version, so it's basically enhanced a little bit. They've updated the UI a little bit. The PS5 version runs with 25 map tiles as opposed to just 9. So as you can see, you can play a much bigger area than the traditional 9 tiles. Any content that you had on the PS4 standard version either has been or is in the process of being rebuilt, so that you can get it for free if you already own it on the remastered version. And again, that will work on PS4 or PS5. I'm not quite sure why the remastered is on PS4. If there is anything special about the PS4 remastered version or not, but it is available. Let's see, we want this road. Yeah, we want this road to come out this way because this is going to be the road that goes across here. So I want this to kind of curve around a bit and then go across. Yeah, that'll do. We can rework that in a bit. I'm just trying to put some basic guidelines in at the moment, and then coming off here we can connect this up like this. Just do something a little bit different. Then we can have maybe a little side road coming off this way. There we go. It's a bit clunky, but I am very rusty. This is just kind of getting back into the swing of things kind of area. I'm hoping that when we start moving down here on the map, I'll have got a lot more into the game again and come up with some better stuff than this area here, which is a bit naff, but it is what it is. Actually, I should probably, before I do that, I should probably put this line in first so I can keep everything straight. There we go. Create a nice little link there. I could do a big park or something here. Yeah, I might turn that space into a park. We'll save that. We'll earmark that as a park. Let's put some more stuff in over here. Put another block in there. It's a little close to the highway there. Don't really want to go that close. So instead, what we'll do is we'll just have a shorter road. Right, let's bring that out to there. Curve it round there. Yeah, there we go. And we've got a little bit of space for something large in there if we need it. So that's our park. We could do something in here. I might make this our elder care area, actually. Let's just straighten that road out a bit from there. There we go. Alright, so that's coming along. Let's go ahead and put in our water mains. And we can start zoning all this stuff in. So I'm going to go, actually before we do that, let me go ahead and upgrade the roads before I forget. So I want this to be a main road coming in. Send that out that way. We've got a nice little side connecting road, so we don't need to worry about connecting these two. Now I can go ahead and start putting in the water mains. It still does this annoying thing. I used to do this on the PS4 version, where it doesn't quite want to do the connection properly. I need a connection down here. And again, I know this is a massive waste of, you know, unnecessary pipe laying, but yeah, it's just the way I like to do it. It just feels a little bit more authentic to me. I need a bit more over here, so bring this down a bit to there. There we go. Need some more pipe over here. This one should really run from here. Okay, right, let's put in some more commercial. So we'll do a block there and a block there. Let's strip some of that out. So we want to strip that out. Chop this into the middle, which is there. Let's get our residential in. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I thought I'd gone one too many. Might change the music up soon. Been listening to this one quite a bit over the, over the last stream, and then doing the village off air. There we go. And let's get some power lines drafted over as well, because obviously we need to power this area. We may as well throw in some pathways while we're at it as well, before we get things back up and running. So as before, I'm going to have concrete pathing on the commercial area, and then we'll go dirt pathing once we go just to the residentials. So we're going to need some services over here as well. I need to add in some education, and we need to look at setting up some transport links as well, because we've not done any transport yet. Right, that's a good little starting point. Let's get some people moving into this area. And you know what, let's rename our market, our farmers market. There we go. Min's Market. Why are we not feeding power in there? Just not quite far enough, apparently. Problem solved. Right, let's start putting in some services. So we'll start off with education. Let's put our school over here. And we'll put in a small playground next to the school. Let's go ahead and do we need another police station? Not really. I mean, we've got one just here, and there's one in the village as well, little village station over there, so we don't really need another police and fire service over here. Don't really need another post office. Right, we've got the money for a bus depot, so let's go with the biofuel bus depot. Don't really want to stick it on the village access. Let's put it there. Hopefully most of it will feed in this way. I could do with making this a 3-lane road. Have we unlocked a 3-lane road in here? Do we even have a 3-lane road in here? Hope we do, but we need 4,800 people before we can access that. So we'll have to hold off on that for now. Now that we've got our bus depot in, we can start adding in some routes. So let's create a little village loop. Let's see, I'm just trying to figure out where... Everyone's got good walking access, so I think I'm just going to bring it straight in to the centre of the village. Let's put a stop here, and let's bring it in like that, and then we'll bring it out to the other side of the village. And then we'll link this into our main road over here. So let's get it to stop there, and then if we do another connection, it's going to want to loop back on itself. So instead, let's get it to stop there, and then hopefully it'll loop round. Nope. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Get it to loop back around, and no, it's still doing that again. Look. Not what I want it to do. There we go. That'll work. Evening, Mr. Otter, if I didn't say hello to you. I have ignored the chat a little bit. Let's have a look, see if I've missed anything. I think I'm okay. How's the city doing? Can't really read the stats on the phone. It's okay. We've got 3,700 odd people at the moment. We're just putting in our first bus routes, just to connect our village up. So we've got a couple of little stops. I mean, I could probably take that stop out, actually. Yeah, there we go. So we'll have a stop here in the... what if I drag it? It's going to double back on itself, isn't it? I'm going to put it there. So we'll bring people in, drop them off here, and then there's walking access to this part of the farm. They've got walking access to the farmer's market. Yep. Peel out. A stop. Let's move this stop a little bit. Move that stop to there, so that can feed these little roads. Yeah, we'll leave it on that little side road, and then that comes back out, feeds into this main route here. Okay, so we've got our little village bus route. So let's have a look. What model do we want on that? Oh, I can't change the model, apparently. That's a bit frustrating. Why can't? Maybe I've got to be high level to be able to do that. We're going to rename this our village line or village service. There we go. And in terms of a colour, let's go with sort of a pale orange colour. Let's see, where are these buses? There they are. I wonder if I can only do the biofuel buses because I've got a biofuel depot. Maybe I need a normal bus depot to be able to change the buses. Let's just throw a normal one out for a second. Don't really want to delete that. Let's how do I turn it off again? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I can change them. So let's have a look. We just want to... What sort of bus do we want? Just want a small bus, really. I don't want anything too big. Let's go with a little shuttle bus. There we go. So those biofuel buses are all going to go back in. And the new ones should be going out. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than I would have liked, but it'll do. And let's start putting in some other services as well. We need a service for this area to link up to this area, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. We haven't really used this space very efficiently, have we? So where do I want these to stop? Main line. Main road, I think. So if we start this one here, let's go a couple of blocks, and then we can bring it in around the side of the park. Let's just stretch that out a little bit more. There we go. That also brings it round towards the school, which is quite useful. So let's put a stop outside the school. I'm trying to think where I want this one to go. I think if we get this one to run along here. And then if we bring it to there, and then we can come along the bottom. That's going to get in the way. Okay. Okay, I can get around that. So is that a stop there? That's there, isn't it? So let's put a stop just there. Go there. And we'll connect that up like that. And let's move this stop to that side of the park. There we go. Now I can bring this one down. So I like my bus lines to go in opposite directions of each other, so we can basically mirror this but on the other side of the road. Drag those back a little bit. There we go. Right, so let's do something with this service. Let's choose what model bus we want. Come on, get me off that bit. There we go. Oh, that's a smaller one. 22. Alright, well, we'll go with that one. It's the same one we've got for our village. We'll change the colour. We'll go with a dark green colour. And then for the opposite line, we'll go with the same colour and the same model. And there we go. That is one route running in both directions, which will link those areas together. We should start hopefully to see a little bit of leveling up. All these buses are disappearing back to the depot to be replaced with the new model. There it is. Let me have a look at just changing our village line to that smaller one. Is that smaller? Still spitting out all the other buses at the moment. Apparently our buses are invisible. Okay, so the 22 buses, they're stealthy buses. They're very stealthy buses. All you can see is just dusty wheel tracks. That's it. Oh, no, there we go. They just popped it. Oh, no, it popped out again. That's weird. They pop in and out. It's like, oh, I want to have a look at this bus. No, you can't look at it. There it is. You can't look at it. That's bizarre. I'm just trying to see the size of it. Okay, well, given that we're having these issues with it, I think we should probably switch it back to the same one that we were using a moment ago, because at least that one does work. Oh dear. Let's go back to the 25. There we go. So it means we've got to pull all those buses back in and send new ones back out again, but at least we'll be able to see them. We should be able to see them. Have we got any buses on this route at the moment that we can take a look at? A lot of people waiting here. Where are all the buses? Oh, there's one. And look at that, we can actually see that one when we get close to it. And it doesn't disappear when we click on it. Excellent stuff. So, let's add in some more zoning, because we've got a lot of people wanting to move in, but nowhere to move into. So we'll get people using that school that we've just built as well. Throw in a bit more commercial along here. We've only done one side on there, so let's put in an extra side over here. There we go, and let's go ahead and zone this one in as well. There we go. And don't know where to do residential, or maybe do some officing along there when that comes up, or maybe just leave it blank for now. Could always throw a station up there at some point in the future, just a small station. Maybe we could run a tram along the back of there, Oh, this is going to be my park, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. So I said I wanted to put some elder care in down here. Oh, that fits perfectly. That's beautiful. We need childcare somewhere as well. Average health of the kids is not fantastic. Let's drop that in near the park. Yeah, just there. Lovely stuff. What other services do we need? We probably need to increase our trash collection. Oh yeah, we're way below capacity. Let's go ahead and throw in. Oh, I'm out of money. Well, we'll throw those in. There we go. In fact, can I actually afford to do this? Yes, just. Not yet. Okay, we're starting to take a little bit more shape around this area. Let's have a think about the park. So we want to zone that first of all. It started so neatly and then all went to pot from there. There we go. So we got our first park area, Prospect Garden. We need an entry point to actually turn this into a park. We're just going to go with small entrances, I think. I don't think we need a big entrance. It's not that big a park. We'll save that for if we do a big park in our downtown area, I suppose. Let's throw in just that, and cha-ching, we have a park. So let's go ahead and fence the park. I want some side gates. Is that a side gate? Yep. And we're at cash again. Got a fancy little curve on because I'm feeling fancy. We'll go freeform on this one. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Okay, well, we'll do that anyway. And then let's try and curve that around. No, that is not what we want. That's what I want. Now I can freeform that to there. There we go. Which means I have to pull that in a bit. There we go. Just gradually curve that up to the road. Ooh, excuse me. A little bit belchy. Let's go up to there. This is going to be trickier. It's going to want to snap to the middle of the it's going to be really tricky to do this the way I want to do it. Okay, so we'll just have to again try and get it where I can at least do something with it. Ah. This is fiddly. Come on. Stop misbehaving. Screw it. Still misbehaving. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It's acceptable. How you doing, Adam? Again, let's see if we can get this to go where I want it to. I think just to make things easier on myself, I'm just going to throw a little side gate in here. Take that to there, and to there. It's a little wonky, but it does the job. So we've got our basic park entry, Prospect Garden. Alright, now I need to kind of decide what I want to do with this. I really wish we could actually put in like lakes and stuff in parks, but we just can't. And then I've tried digging out an area with terraforming and sticking a water source in, but it just either doesn't fill up or it overflows and floods the rest of the park. It's not good. It's a pain, but you know, being able to add in like an actual lake would be really nice, even if it's just a small one or a duck pond or something, you know. Let's see, we are losing power. Let's up our power. Oh, we're over our power budget. Okay, let's go ahead and buy some more power. I haven't unlocked that one yet. Ooh, that's not good. That's going to put me under on my garbage collection again, I think. Oh, I'm right below capacity. Or right above capacity, sorry. Yeah, I'm just safe at the moment, essentially. That's still not enough power, so I'll push that back up again. There we go, that gives me a little bit of leeway there now. So I need to start putting some stuff in the middle of our park just to get it to start leveling up a bit. So kind of need to think how I want this thing to take shape. Let's start with just cheap path. So I kind of want to freeform this around a little bit. Yeah, it's not ideal. It'll do. Gets what I want to get done. Gives me some straight edges so that I can plonk down some items. That's too close. Okay, so where is the small stuff? Let's start with a little info center, I suppose. What am I building? I'm building just a park. You know, nothing special, just a little fun little park for our civvies. Let's put in the cafe. We don't want to go over the top with it. I do want that to kind of be in the middle. There it is. Now if I take that out, it's going to go, but plan, I probably shouldn't have actually taken that out first. Whoops. I had a plan in my head and I just realised it isn't going to work. Yeah, that was silly. Needs a fishing lake. Yeah, I would love to be able to do that, but we don't have that facility, unfortunately. It's so frustrating. Oh, I've not connected up this gate here, have I? Evening SITV. You've not missed too much. We haven't really done a huge amount. We've just kind of, you know, extended an area down here a little bit. Messing around with building a park right now. It's all very chilled and laid back. We've had some fun with the invisible buses, which is an unusual phenomenon I was not expecting, but which one's a toilet? There we go. That's the toilets. Let's put a cafe actually to the side. There we go. And then we can throw in a restroom there. Put a little restroom over here. Don't want to overdo it with too much stuff in these early stages, because there isn't a lot you can really do at level 1. Just want to put enough stuff in there to make it worthwhile people going in, and we'll come back and we'll add extra decorations in as the park slowly levels up. So let's have a look at it now. It is already more than enough entertainment to get to the next level. We've just got to wait until it gets enough visitors. Shouldn't take too long. Might be some good lake assets tomorrow in the free update. I don't know if the free update is coming to the remastered version or not, because they've only updated some of the content, you know, or some of the previous DLCs. They haven't done all the more recent stuff. So there are a couple of bits that are still missing, especially the big free updates that they did, which added in some additional road types and stuff. When they announced the World Tour Part 2, the final tour, they added in a big update there, and that isn't available until the end of summer for remastered. So there's some stuff in there that I really want to be able to use and can't. And so for the exact same reason, I don't think we're going to get that update tomorrow on the remastered version either. I think we might have to wait, and that'll be bundled in with the summer update when they remaster the World Tour stuff and make that available. Because I really wanted to get the stadiums DLC, so I can put in little small football fields and stuff. And yeah, that's still not available yet. It won't be available till end of summer. So yeah, a bit of a shame. You know, get you all excited for the remastered version, and oh, by the way, if you want to do all this fun new stuff, you've got to go back to the original version. What can you do? Let's zone some more residential in. I'm going to throw a park or something in here, I think. Just a small one. We've got a tennis court right there, haven't we? Where is that? Oh, there we go. Hey, we've hit 4800. So we've got a tennis court there already. Let's not put another one right next to it. That would be a little bit much. I mean, we don't necessarily have to zone in this part of the road either. We could just leave it like that. But I do want to create some waterfront property. So, yeah, let's zone in all this stuff down here. Let's just go like that. Get all that zoning in. Yeah, I mean, it's what? It's Colossal Order that do City Skylines, and then Paradox and Tantalus do the ports, I think. What do I think of Hamilton going to Ferrari? I think it's an interesting rumour and nothing more. I saw that rumour earlier that he'd been offered 40 million and that he would either be partnering Charles Leclerc with Carlos Sainz going to Mercedes, or Carlos Sainz making way, or it would be a swap deal and Charles Leclerc would be going to Mercedes and he would be partnering Carlos Sainz, which I think is probably the more likely of the two out of those two scenarios. But yeah, I wouldn't read anything into it. It's silly season. It's starting very early this season, if they're talking those rumours already. And the only reason they're doing those is because Mercedes are in a rough spot right now. Yeah, if Mercedes were doing well, wouldn't even be talking about that at all. Like, it's just a silly season rumour that's starting very, very early. Sounds like a Sportskeeda. Yeah, I don't pay any attention to Sportskeeda, but I actually saw it on a different source. I'm trying to. It was GP Fans was where I saw it, which yeah, I'd take GP Fans with a massive grain of salt as well. Let's take a look at our land values. There we go. So I'm starting to generate some nice land value. When this first started, you had this nice blue colour here along the edge of the bank, and then just white everywhere else. And you can see we've actually got some green coming through in the middle here, which is quite nice. Our little village is looking quite nice, considering it's got very little in it. It's not going to get much bigger than that. This area is going to come up quite nice. You can see these houses already going green as well. You lost track of Formula 1 when it left terrestrial. Yeah, I don't watch the races live anymore because I can't. You know, I don't have Sky, and I'm not paying £13 a race or whatever it is to get, you know, a 24-hour subscription to Now TV just for one weekend. Screw that. So you know, I just watch the highlights on Channel 4. So yeah, I watch the quali highlights on the Saturday evenings, and then the race highlights on the Sunday evenings. It's a shame. I would love to watch the races live, but I just can't afford. I can't afford it. It's, yeah, I'm not buying Sky just for one channel, and I'm not paying through the nose per race. When you're paying, say, what, £15 a race, and you've got 24 race season. Okay, it's only 22 races this season because, well, it's looking like it's only going to be 22 because obviously China was cancelled and now Imola's postponed with a strong likelihood that it's actually going to get cancelled and they're not going to be able to squeeze it in anywhere else. That's still 22 times 15. That is 330 quid. Is that right? No, it's nowhere near right, is it? It's 15. Yeah, that's 330 quid. It's stupid. Well, the UK doesn't have a blackout as such. I mean, the free terrestrial rights were sold off, or they were outbid, and they went to cable. They went to Sky Satellite. And so you now have to pay for the cable service to be able to get the F1 channel, which is dedicated to Formula 1 and other motor racing as well, so F2, F3 and all sorts of other stuff, and you get classic races and stuff during the week when there's no racing itself on. But it's just a lot of money for just one channel. It's just not worth it. Used to have it years ago, back when I had cable, but Channel 4 does get to show Silverstone live. That's the only Grand Prix of the season. That's only because it's our home Grand Prix. But yeah, that's the only one we're allowed to see live. The rest, you know, you can only watch live if you buy Sky. We are short on water, so let's up our water. Actually, let's have a look, because we're already maxed budget. What are we short by? A little bit. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and just bump the budget for a little bit. Still going to need to bump that up a bit more, I think. So it's not like we can't watch the races in the UK live. We can. It's just it's not free anymore. It used to be. They used to be on free TV, but yeah, those days are long gone. Put a little dog park or something in just there on that corner. Do you remember when it used to be on Channel 3 back in the day? Oh, yeah, it used to be BBC all the way. Back in the day when Formula One wasn't shown every race, it would show occasional races here in the UK, and it was BBC 2. Then it moved to a regular contract where we could actually see all the races, or at least if not all the races, certainly a lot more of them, until we got to the point where you could actually see the entire season. And that was around the early 90s, I think. But in the 80s, you could only see certain races per year. And that was BBC, and it was BBC for years and years and years. And then it switched to ITV for a period, and in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then it went back to BBC again. And then almost immediately, BBC sold their rights to Channel 4 because they couldn't afford it. So Channel 4 had the live rights, and then Sky outbid them. And Channel 4 could show a few races live, but not all of them. And then it got whittled down to the point where we can now only see the British Grand Prix live. And we can't see any of the others. Murray Walker was the voice of F1. Yeah, Murray and James Hunt. They were the commentary partnership when I grew up. And then obviously when James Hunt passed away, Martin Brundle took over and became Murray's co-commentator. Alright, it's coming along. Get some more people in. We can start looking at upgrading our roads, I think, now. Yeah, we've got tree roads now. So let's start looking at upgrading the roads around our town. What tree roads do I want for the 4 lanes? I want large. I might go Large Avenue actually. That's kind of cool. I like the way you've got the checkerboard marking to say you can't park there. And that's a bus area. That's cool. And then we'll revert back to normal medians. When we're not on the main street itself. And we'll do the same over here. Hey, our park leveled up. Will I be getting Railway Empire 2 from the devs? Hopefully. I reached out to them last week. Got a message back from them today saying I could apply. So just got to wait and see whether they actually grant that request now. One of the best updates over recent years was the ability to change the trees on tree-lined roads. You can't do that on the console, I don't think, can you? Doesn't look like it. I do like the way you've got this central walkway that you can actually get pedestrians walking down the centre here. In theory. You don't tend to see it all that often, but I think they can walk down that central avenue area. Just look and see if I can see anyone walking down there. I mean, there's no real reason for them to. Oh, landscape tab. Okay, let me have a look at that then. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm a little out of touch because I haven't played the game properly for a long time. So, landscaping. Find a tree I like and highlight the road. Okay, let's go to the content creator trees. Let's have a look at the generic pine. Ah! Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's go for... We've got some coloured trees. Yes, let's try some coloured trees. Yeah, how's that? Let's try different ones and see what they look like. We could even mix them up a little bit, I suppose, couldn't we? Maybe not that way, but... What else we got? Add a little bit of colour. Oh, those are nice. Oh, I like those. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now, and then I'll play around with those. Thanks for the heads up on that one there, TV3. Much appreciated. Alright, what can we add into our park now that's leveled up? Or we've unlocked? We've got the chessboard. Let's bring some more path into the middle. Do a little cut through like that. Also works on the paths as well. Excellent stuff. I'll definitely have to give that a go when we start putting some of those fancier paths in here. Oh. Ooh, very loud ringing in my ear for a second then. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Gonna throw in the chessboard just there. Is that the only extra real thing I've had? It is. It's pretty much the only real useful extra item I've unlocked so far. We've got some of these smaller decorations. We could do a little paved area. It's always really hard to get these lined up. Yeah, that looks pretty close. Let's go ahead and throw in a little picnic-y area, I suppose. Actually. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to get rid of. There we go. Put a couple of sand pits in for the kiddies. Come on, give me the bench, give me the bench. Do it that way, screw it. Let's throw in the ice cream van as well. And then we'll line the area with some flower beds, hopefully. I can't squeeze them in. Come on, no, that's not what I want. I had it, there we go. Oh, I had a yellow one a minute ago. Orange, that'll do. It's a different colour. Yeah, that's looking okay. Yeah, that'll do for now. Right. What's the entertainment level like? 784 of 2500. Oh, that's visitors. Yeah, we're above the entertainment level, so again, we're just going to wait for that to level up a little bit more. And then we can unlock some more new stuff. So I'm making some nice little progress on Prospect Garden. I am going to be throwing in some trees and stuff around the edges as well, but I want to kind of get everything else kind of in first before I start doing that. Speaking of trees, let's go ahead and throw in some trees around the side of the school. Let's go with a tree with leaves, because who doesn't like trees with leaves? It's dropping them everywhere except where I want them. I kind of like the way they've just kind of ended up fencing around the tennis court like that. Or are they actually part of the tennis court? No, they're part of the tennis. It's me thinking I'd actually done something quite clever. They're already part of it. Never mind. Yeah, we're just throwing a few trees there. Let's go in and just place in some bushes and stuff, just to try and fill some of that gap a little bit more, create a little bit of privacy. It's really hard sometimes to try and place some items on console. There we go. Right, we were doing roads, weren't we? Let's go ahead and get back to doing the roads. I got distracted by the park going ping. So... what I'm going to try and do is try and be a bit clever here. So, what I want to do is... pause for a second. I'm going to draw in... we're going to alternate our roads here. So we're going to go from here to about here. That's a bit too far. Let's go to there. And then we're going to switch to the road without the trees. Because what I want to do is not that. It needs to be a different road type. So let's switch to that. There we go. It gives me the level crossing, the zebra crossing at the park junction, or the pathway junction. But that is not an ideal road type. I don't really want to put a median in there. I suppose I could just go to a normal road like that. I don't know. I mean, what we could do... let's try this instead. Let's bring this road up to about here. Let's bring this road up to about here. And then just put in a little pedestrian area just there. Either side of the path. Yeah. Let's do that. So now our people who do take this shortcut through here can then cross the road and carry on straight through. So we'll try and do that all the way along these roads if we can. Does mean I've got to take these out. So again, let's try this again. So I want to go to there. Got a bus stop on that one, and then we want to go from there to there, and then we want our little island. There we go. This is a little bit time consuming to do this, but I'm hoping it will look quite good in the end. There we go. I'm going to have to rezone a lot of this. Do that now before I forget to. Otherwise, the second I unpause, all those houses are going to disappear. No, this one's going to be a bit trickier. Might not need to do it on this one because of the school zone. So let's just do an upgrade on this because we're going to have these junctions already thanks to this. Let's go with that for that. Just put a little junction in there. Oh yes, because of that junction there, that's why. Shame I can't do small one-way roads. Don't have those. Yeah, maybe they're going to be one of the new road types that will eventually get patched in with the patch that's missing. So let's do this bit here as well. So we'll go straight. We want to go to about there. Bring that back. Go to there. There we go. And again, before I forget, because I will, let's go ahead and rezone all of that. There we go. I'm not going to bother doing it on these little side paths over here. That's just, it's too much. We'll just do a straight upgrade on those roads. Because they're only short little roads, so it's fine. I don't want to start doing all that messing around on those ones as well. It'll just be too much work for very little benefit, and it would probably actually look really kind of clunky as well to have so many short little roads, and yeah, wouldn't look good, I don't think. Of course I'm gonna have to lose the path, aren't I? I'm gonna have to move the gate as well, I think. Just delete the path and see. Yep. Should have thought about that before I put that in. Put my side gate back in if I can. Oh, it's going to have to go in a very different position. Put it there. I'll come back and fix that later. Next time we do an upgrade on it, we'll have to redo the fencing on this side. Yeah, it's a lot of road to mess around with. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little while to get this all done. We'll do a little bit more. I'll probably end up doing what I did with the village, and I'll do some more of this off camera after the stream, just to get it out of the way. That one, because there is no middle road there, I might leave it alone. Did I leave a gap though for a path? No, I didn't. I did actually zone that in. So on that one we'll leave as is, but up here we will take that out. Yeah, I should do it from this side first, shouldn't I? Go. And on this bottom one here, I'm not going to mess around with the zoning on that one. I'm just going to do a straight upgrade, because the path comes out right next to the road anyway. There we go. Alright, Tommy. Okay, we've got some side roads that we need to upgrade over here. 1, 2. And over here as well. and these other ones I'll leave and do another time. The ones that are going to need a little bit of tinkering. We'll just do the side roads for now, just so I know where the roads are that I've got to do off camera later. Is this going to break more of my fencing? It is. It's going to break all of that fencing. Well, almost all of it. I got one little bit just there. Oh, no, not that road. Kind of wish there was an undo button. Is that one I want, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Where's my narrow 4-lane road? There it is. Alright, there we go. Pretty much done. I can have a level crossing there, so I won't on that side, won't need to. A level crossing, a zebra crossing just there, which is close to that path, so no need. And there's nothing on this side, so no need on this side either. And then I am going to do it over there. One thing you've never been able to unlock is the Eiffel Tower. I've got to unlock everything again on this. So let's have I can't even have a look at the monuments. I've got to have 75,000 people before we can even look at that stuff. Let's get time moving again. And let's see what that's going to do to our land value. I can already see a few bits getting a little bit greener. And this area above Prospect Garden is getting a little bit brighter as well. Let's check our services. How does nighttime look? Let's have a look. Let's go into options and we will use the day-night cycle. Let's have a look. It's starting to take a bit more shape now that we've fleshed out that area near the railway and put our nice little park in. There's obviously a lot more work to do on that park. Oh, that one. Oh, and yeah, unlock is 30,000 squares of industrial. Yeah, that is a tough one. It's doable. I did it on my old version, on my old profile, but Yeah, you've got to just throw a load of industrial out there and then just unzone it once you've done it, because otherwise you'll just destroy your city. It's not getting dark yet. Speaking of industrial, we have got a little bit more demand. Let's zone in our final real area over here. Well, that's the point. I haven't put a bus down to my industrial zone yet, have I? Let's go ahead and do that. So we did that service, we did the village bus, and then we never did one from this area to go over to Stroll Park. So let's see. We'll start in the industrial park. I don't really want to cut through the village. Alright, let's just do a single line. It's going to feed out through here into the industry. And then we'll feed that back through here. And then, yeah, there we go. Nice little turning zone by the cemetery. Okay. Oh, starting to get dark. Can try playing around with the color correction as well. Dark at night looks kind of cool. Just up our water budget a little bit more. We'll sort out our water next time out. Oh, you can actually change the time of day. I didn't even realise that. You can actually manually change the time of day as well. That's cool. Yeah, we'll go back to cold, which is what it was on earlier. Are we really struggling that much on water? We are. Alright, we're going to have to deal with the water issues now then. So we need more sewage treatment, and we're going to need where's the other one? There it is. We're going to need another water tower as well. Probably going to need 2 more water towers. Let's just throw 2 more on. There we go. And then if we go to our budget, so we're at 240 at the moment, so let's whack that down to around about 100 and see what that looks like. Yeah, now that we've got the day-night cycle on, yeah. This is why I don't generally tend to use the day-night cycle until I just want to have a look at a pretty picture. But yeah, that's what it looks like in nighttime. It's kind of cool. Let's whiz it through into day again. Turn off the day-night cycle. Let's check our budget now. Yeah, we're way over now, aren't we? There we go. That's a bit more realistic. Power is now an issue. Well, we have now unlocked the other power plants, so let's go ahead and just get rid of these and throw in an oil power plant or two. These do generate a lot more power. Let's put in two of those and then drop our power budget down to about 75. Yeah, there we go. Spot on. Do I always use water tower over the water and sewage options? It's just something I've been playing about with in, recently. It's just using the water towers. It's not something I normally do, but I'm just trying different things at the moment. I would always, almost religiously use the water tower, the water pumps, but I've started using the towers, just at least in my initial starts, before I start expanding enough to create a dedicated sort of water area. Okay. Speaking of areas, have I unlocked a new tile yet? No. I think I've got to go to the next milestone. We need 7,000 people. Yeah, 7,000 people to get the next one. It does look much nicer not having huge, dark grey, black, gunky lines running all the way down the water by not having a sewage outlet. Ever since these came out, I've been using these religiously because they're awesome. But yeah, I normally don't use those. I normally use the intake valves, the intake pumps. But like I said, I'm just playing around with different things at the moment. I forgot to rezone that top bit, didn't I? Told you I'd forget. Wow, we dezoned a lot. Whoops. Can we put something in this little space? What can we put in there? Hey, there we go. Squeeze a small park in, and then we can connect that up here. Like that, and we can drag that out here like that. And can I squeeze a path through there? No, not without sacrificing a little bit of housing. Let's just do it. There we go. Nice. So we've got a nice little park here, linked up to those areas, which is quite nice. Got our school. That park is still ticking over. How's our agriculture doing? Workers until next level. Oh, I need more businesses in here. Okay, let's expand our farmyard area a little bit more. So let's see, we got some corn and some wheat. We've got some orchards, apples and oranges. Let's see, what else can we throw in? Could go cattle. Let's throw in a small barn just there. Let's see, where are those cattle? Small animal pasture. There we go. So I can get 2 of those in. Yeah, we'll have them on this road. And let's see, what animals do I want to put in there? Do I want to go sheep? Let's go sheep. Sheep in that one as well. Throw in some barracks. So I can't remember, what did the barracks do? They increase the efficiency of the workers in an industry area. And that's their noise. Okay, well, let's squeeze in a barracks just there. Just off the back of the farmer's market. If you go crops and animal products with the bakery, I could produce gym donuts. I don't think I've got the bakery unlocked yet. Got a flour mill. We could throw a flour mill in. Out near Min's Market. Question is, can I use goats in a milking parlour? Or will it only recognise cows? Bakery's a factory. Ah, okay. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. That is going to pollute the area. Could always put the bakery somewhere else. Over here, perhaps. Traffic's getting quite heavy. Oh, traffic's getting very heavy. Alright, we need to fix that. Let's try just going to 2 lanes of highway to start with. See if removing all those junctions speeds up traffic flow. We can upgrade our roads in and out as well. Try putting in a dedicated turn-off lane there. See if that helps. I'd like to do the same on that side, but it won't let me because of that. Yeah, there's no stop signs on any of my junctions there, or traffic lights. It's just traffic tripping over each other. It's a big influx of vehicles coming in that we've just added new stuff to the farm as well. So there's a lot of traffic hitting up that all that new stuff we've just thrown into the farm. That'll calm down again, I hope, once they've all made their first trip. Yeah, see, it's already moving away from the main junction. I think that's all it was. I think it was... Oh, there we go. Hello. Got a lemonade factory. I think it was just this influx of farm traffic that was causing the problems. Is there a junction, traffic light junction here? Yeah, there is. So yeah, once those have all cleared their way, I think that'll settle back down again. It's already calmed down over here, back to normal kind of volumes of traffic. I do think I need to put in another access point to our industry. Just to help out the traffic a little bit. Maybe make a one way in, one way out on the industry, perhaps. Let's just try throwing that in, see if that takes some of the pressure off everything coming out and then coming down here. What I might well do is rework our bus line as well, so it doesn't go over the roundabout and actually uses this side entrance here instead. Already we're getting some traffic starting to use this entrance. Plus all the farm traffic that's coming from the farm to the industry area will go in through here now as well, rather than going in all the way down there. Yeah, that's calmed down considerably already. So let's have a look at that bus line. That's a little clunky. I'm just dropping something in there for now, just because I want to see if that will help me figure out a way to get traffic in and out through there instead of through here. You know, I'm just going to delete this line and rebuild it. I think it's going to be the easiest thing. So we want the line to start here, coming into the industry zone. We want it to come around to there. To there. And then if we get it to come out to here, she's going to go and try and do that. I want it down here. Alright, so let's put a stop there. Then I can put a stop there. Actually, no, let's put the stop there and a stop there. And we'll bring it round to there. Oh, rolling in dough trophy. Very nice. And bring that back round like that. Let's just drag that back to there. There we go. Let's change that bus to the same bus we're using everywhere else. Let's change the colour to industry colour. There we go. And that will help relieve some of the traffic on this junction here as well, I hope. We should go ahead and upgrade our roads around our industry as well, because it's quite slow around there. I like to use the industry roads in my industrial areas, even though it's, you know, technically it's not the right road. I just think it looks better in the industry. You know, it looks dirty and grimy because it's a well-worn road that gets a lot of traffic. You know, heavy traffic, you know, heavy vehicles. I just think it looks good for an industrial area, regardless of whether it's part of the industry's DLC or not. There we go. Now I've got the money, I'm going to move these across, just so they line up, and we're going to go ahead and drop in an extra 2 more because we're going to need them. And they will just fit. Perfect. Yeah, you can see that's taken all the pressure off that roundabout now. It's a little busy through here, but that's because we've got the bus stop. Let's go ahead and expand that into a double lane road, I think. Where's my narrow 4-lane road? There it is. You like to use them for roads under repair or construction? Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah. There we go. There's our little industry bus. That should be a 4-lane road as well. Excellent stuff. So we're at 6,500 people. We're only less than 600 people away from our next landmark, I think. Was it 7,000 for the next landmark? Yeah. So we're very close to that. Let's just have a quick push, see if we can get that done tonight. Let's try and find some more areas to just zone in. Gotta do a little gap so I can do that pathway. Put some more in down here as well. And let's go ahead and just plonk in some along here. I'm not going to do all of it because I do still think the idea of having a station down here might be something that we can look at. So I want to leave some space for that. But we can certainly throw in a little bit of space there. And then have some zoning either side of that. Fire's being dealt with. Let's see what else we can listen to for a bit. We're on the relaxation station, I think, so... Oh no, we're on deep focus. Okay, liking this. We can flesh out our village a bit more as well, actually. pause this for a second. Just want small zoning around our village. Nothing more than 2 deep for the most part. Maybe the occasional 3 deep here and there. And I need to check we've got water actually connected up over here as well. I think I put it in, or at least some of it. Yeah, so this area that I've just worked, that's going to have water. Let's add in some water over here as well. Ah, fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. There we go. I wish you could do curved pipes. It'll make things a lot easier. Do a couple of big houses down here. I don't really like the 1 blocks. Yeah, maybe we'll see them in City Skylines too. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. We know nothing about it, really. I mean, that trailer was very pretty, but I don't think that's representative of what the game's going to look like when it's playing. I mean, if it does look like that, I'll be blown away. But I'm very suspicious of shiny trailers that look absolutely nothing like the finished project. Farming Sim is notorious for that with their CGI trailers. I won't get too close to the industrial, I don't want to do that. There we go, there's some extra zoning. Oh, missed a bit. Let's put a couple of small shops in down here. Let's see what zone's in. Alright, getting a few houses popping in. It's going to take a while for that to fill in, I think. Got more success over here, I hope. I'm actually quite low on demand for residential right now. I want more commercial. Alright, well, let's take these power lines out now. We don't need these anymore. That gives us a little bit more space to play with down here. Let's throw in some shops down here. It's going to be a beautiful neighbourhood at the foot of the hills. Yeah, just here it's going to be quite nice to live, I think. Until it starts raining and then it's just going to come flooding down here. It'll be picturesque. Be sheltered from the wind. The Waters of Our Lives trophy. That is treat 20 million cubic meters of wastewater using the inland water treatments. Ah, nice. That's a lot of shit. And we can now finish off zoning in this last industrial block because there is definitely a demand for that. I think there's water in here. Yes, there is. There's even space for a little bit more industry here, but I don't really want to encroach on the village too much more. Plus, we could always just add some more stuff here at the farm. We've got this space here to play with, next to the very, very noisy sheep. Did I ever put the bakery in? No, I didn't, did I? I was going to drop it in over here, and then just never got round to it. Alright, just drop the bakery in there. And that's our 7,000. There we go. We get a new tile. We can now do campus stuff, which I've not done before. We get some basic sports arenas. We get the intercity bus, which I've not used before. Trade school campus, not used that before. We can now do office buildings. What's this wall to wall? What are wall to wall specializations? Because I don't know what they are. We're connected up. Are we just not treating enough? Okay, we need more money. That's more than enough. Oh, no gap. Oh. Okay. I want to try that out before we disappear. So let's go ahead and create a district, a little district here around the back of the park. We can start looking at throwing in some offices now to use up some of that industry requirement as well, which is nice. Oriental Park. Right. Commercial specializations. Wall to wall. Let's see what this looks like. I'm running out of power. Let's up that budget a little bit. We've unlocked some gazebos. Wow, do they all have the same asset or something? No, he said there's no gaps, it's giving me gaps between. Yeah. Very much gaps between. But it's just the way the assets design look. I mean, it's if I take that one out, because that one uses up the full tile. Let's see what spawns in next to it. I do like that building, that's nice. Oh, this one's levelling up already. Let's see what it turns into. Just a slightly bigger version of the same building. Yeah, I really like this one here. This is a really cool building. I'm going to save that one. Ah, there we go. Yeah, no gaps. Yeah, I like that. We'll mix and match. We'll do it with some parts and not in others, I think, just to try them out. There we go. Can't really see very well because the sun's on the wrong side of the building. We get a lovely shot of the back of the buildings, but not so much the fronts. Let's move the sun around a bit. Oh, let's see what they look like at night. Very pretty. This is the wall-to-wall commercial specialization, which is something I've never used before. Yeah, the sun's never going to shine very clearly on that side of the buildings, is it? But it's going to give us a lovely shot of these side. Yeah, that looks nice. Very swish. Alright, let's have a look at residential. Is there a residential wall-to-wall? Oh, there is. Let's see what happens to the residential. This is going to just lose me so many people. We're getting some crime. We might have to think about putting another police station in, or just upgrading the police stations that we've already got. That might be a smarter idea. Moving them a bit more central, maybe along this road here instead of these little houses. Maybe put them on here so they cover the whole area. That's a nice little apartment complex. Yeah. Very cool. And we can throw in some office specialization, so let's go ahead and just zone in while everything's kind of de-zoned. Let's zone in a little bit of office down here. Along the back of the railway. And again, we're going to go with wall to wall. That's nice. It gives you that kind of built-up feeling without it necessarily being a big built-up area. You know, this is still low density, but it's decent sized looking buildings in low density. I like that. Here's our wall-to-wall office stuff spawning in. Yeah, it does. It does create a nice medium density look. There's that nice little subtle blend between, you know, low and high density, while still staying low density. It bridges the gap. So this would be a good thing to have as a filler between your, you know, your proper low density stuff like this, and then a high density, to have this this sort of density residential in the middle of them, you know, or at least lining certain areas, so you don't have that jarring huge high density stuff dropping to tiny little houses like this. I like the idea of this being the slightly more built-up area, you know, because it's right next to the railway line, which obviously we're going to be throwing a station in when we unlock stations, which will be at the next milestone, maybe? Yes, the next milestone, 9,500. So that's something to work towards. And what I'll do is I'll just let this run and do some tinkering off-screen over the next couple of days. So this can start spawning stuff back in, and I can go ahead and finish off these roads over here that I need to mess about with and do a few other bits and bobs. Do we have wall-to-wall industrial? No, we don't. That's a shame. Oh no, someone's moving out. It's a historical building. If it's a historical building, will it just stay permanently like that until... or will someone just move into the existing structure? I can't remember what that was. I think it was just a takeaway. You don't think they moved back in? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Let's just go and delete it. Is this what, not enough customers, or... oh, not enough educated workers? Oh, I never did check my education tab. Yeah, we are... we're at the point where we can start thinking about putting in some university stuff, so that's something to think about playing about with next time. I do want to go ahead and grab that tile though. We can start to move into this tile as well next time out. So yeah, we're going to end it here. It's been a fairly productive stream. We got off to a bit of a slow start, but we hit another milestone. We've played about with some bits and bobs, and yeah, I'm liking the way things are starting to take a bit of shape. So we'll pick this back up again possibly Friday. Might be streaming Railway Empire on Friday. We'll have to see. But if not, we'll definitely be back on Monday. So until then, that's it from me. I'll be back with some F1 Manager tomorrow, and we'll be picking up our Aston Martin Challenge Mode as we head to Imola for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. So until then, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more stuff very soon.